Hey everybody, so we've got the gi on today and we're very happy to have a guest to the channel, Sensei Shintaro Higashi. We are going to be talking about grip fighting. Now when we're talking about grip fighting, most of the time we're talking about it in the standing position. Today we're going to talk about using judo grip fighting down on the ground. Yeah. Sensei, can you give us just a quick overview, like what are some basic fundamentals, like 2 or 3 fundamentals for standing gripping? And then we'll look at what your system for working that same thing down on the ground.
Oh, so some basic distance stuff. So if you come out to reach the collar here, I go here, and now it's very easy for me to parry the hand down and then go grip the lapel, obviously. Or sort of, if I'm controlling the sleeve already, not letting you re-grab the sleeve. If I'm just kind of loose, you're gonna willy-nilly just kind of re-grip the sleeve. So when I have control of the sleeve, if you try to re-grab the sleeve, look, I put the elbow out. If he goes underneath, I'll try to prevent the head from re-grabbing this way. And kind of control and using these grips to attack big inside trip, outside trip, etc., etc. Obviously, also when you have the collar, adjusting a little bit to make it weaker, and then taking the hand off, whether it's one-handed or two-handed grip breaks. These are concepts that are amazing in judo standing that could probably apply in jiu-jitsu. Could it?
I don't know, let's see. Well, actually, so Sensei's been doing a lot of this stuff lately, working off of the same sort of concepts and principles from the standing position down on the ground, especially out of like a knee cut type position, right? So no, you're gonna do it, please. Yeah. So we were training before. He moves into a position, looks something like this, like a kind of headquarters style knee cut position. And then usually what the bottom guy is trying to do is to off balance, create space, frames, wedges, all this stuff. And most of the time the top person is just kind of thinking about getting a generic grip and then passing. But the work that you're doing is a little different now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe even like a knee shield or something like this. And then from here, you're gonna try to grab the collar. Look, I'm gonna try to take the hand off, right? And then looking for the grip here, right? And if he does grab the collar, I'm taking this hand off and then using this hand to control this sleeve so you can't sort of re-grip the sleeve, right? So these are the kind of things that I'm kind of working, like controlling the sleeve. And now look, I kind of use my weight to crush that knee shield. Or even if I'm in this position, right? If you're trying to grab the collar, taking the hand off in this direction. So now it's a lot easier for me to go in because now there's no frame coming on this side of the body. So
yeah, so what's really interesting about this is that you end up, when you're on the bottom, you're trying to get your stuff going, whether knee shield systems or pummeling leg to the inside or working to block the inside, bicep, all of that stuff. But when the top person is denying your grips all the time and gaining their own grips, it's very frustrating, actually. So it's just this kind of simple work back and forth that, now all of a sudden your openings become a little bit more present, right?
I mean, from here, what sort of grips are you looking for here?
I mean, when I'm on the bottom here, I'm usually trying to find a hand here to the bicep because I don't want you taking a crossface grip.
Yes.
If you take the collar grip here, one of the things, I learned this from you, is trying to break this grip right away and deny this hand to the collar.
And I can re-grip the sleeve out,
yeah, and
right?
same thing that you were saying, like we put the thumb on the inside here and deny the grip. If I can sometimes get a collar grip here and use this to stiff arm and make more space for the knee shield to come through and then insert this foot. So you have this kind of back and forth grip fighting game where it's not big movements, it's small movements, okay? So Sensei's trying to get his grips, I'm trying to break these grips, he's trying to gain dominance with the sleeve. If I get a collar grip, he's creating space, breaking that grip, taking a dominant grip of his own. Now when I'm trying to work from here, I'm at a disadvantage. I do have grips here, but now it's very difficult to stop both upper and lower body attacks. And I do think that sometimes when we're working from, especially when we're playing guard, we're not paying as much, we're paying attention sometimes to grips, but this like interplay and having a system or having an idea of what you're trying to do when you're on top passing, a lot of times people overlook that.
Yeah.
So for your training going forward, if you can pay attention to grip work, the same sort of thing that we do standing up, breaking collar grips, denying sleeve grips, reclaiming inside position, and apply that to work down on the ground, I think probably you're going to see some good results out of that.
I saw you do some of the standing passes too, where the person on bottom was trying to reach the collar, and you were kind of moving and then parrying and adjusting with your shoulders.
Yeah.
Play with that distance.
Same thing. So using distance, changing, blading your body, moving your shoulders back. And again, we do this in standing all the time. Like Sensei was saying, like if I'm reaching for the collar, he doesn't kind of sit here and let me take the collar. A lot of times it's this game of like leaning back and reclaiming. And you can do the same thing when you're here on the bottom. It just, when I'm here reaching for his collar, he can posture slightly. Now when he clears my hand, I have an extended arm. I can't get this arm back. And now it's a much easier job to step that foot out. So kind of a concept along with some preliminary techniques and ideas for you to start to play with. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Sensei, what's the latest from you? Can we put some links down below to share some things?
YouTube stuff, Higashi brand stuff, anything and everything. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. See you soon.